So this is called Korean Women. I'd watch her cook a lot. My mom, who wore makeup daily, sporting a bright red lip and eyeliner perfectly contrasting her fair Korean complexion, which stayed consistently pale from umbrella shields and nightly skincare routines, while my brother showed an affinity for tanning. She'd cook these simple and delicious meals. I loved the day my house filled with the sounds and fashions of the Korean women, each contributing to the mass production of kimbap, kimchi, and rolled rice balls covered in a dust of cooked egg yolks. My mom, the prettiest one, who everybody liked because she was funny and could hold a conversation, because she didn't linger on things too long and miss Korea, so she built a community that rooted her to the land, which brought her familiarity. She hosted many things, Bible studies, my dad's army kickbacks, and some of the most loving birthday parties, even when nobody showed up except for the girls. I remember my mom saying my brother and I weren't allowed to come into the room when the adults gathered because we'd interrupt a prayer or her need for friendship, and we'd listen for the most part. Besides those times we needed to get a drink of water from the kitchen or wanted some of the food or came inside to use the bathroom after playing in grass and frog ponds and haunted woods with ghosts and graveyards and the other home-band children. On the off chance we'd be seen by the others, she'd quickly give care and rush us away. But it'd be too late to hide the comments. The Korean language I didn't understand, saying all it needed in the tone. The army guys pointing out my size and asking if I had a girlfriend, how I digested judgment and assumptions by offering myself to a human manifestation of what the world brings to fat people, girly boys, and other social constructions I wouldn't understand until I'm hiding in my house at 27, eating myself to death and hiding a pair of heels in the closet behind my sweater vest. She wasn't shooing me away because she wanted me gone. She hid me from the comments, protecting me in her secreted way from people who I believe she knew would never kindly offer to ask my name. Because she was a Korean woman still locked in a standard of beauty far stricter than America's, which led her to receiving plastic surgery to create eyelids or lightly tattoo her eyebrows. She knew how people could be, the way they imprint, that her heart broke when she'd hear her own mother blame her for mine and my sister and brother's weight issues, that she wanted nothing more than for us to be safe and happy, but she'd lost her own father at age 7 and raised herself against the community, not willing to provide her the option for crying over her own broken inner child. My mother is a pillar of strength who never was ready for a child who hated sports and wanted to spend his days pretending to cast spells in a cauldron or host a cooking show where I could teach all the recipes I learned from watching her in that kitchen. So I'd rush out as quick as I could, thinking how I felt was my fault. If I knew how my mother communicated then, I couldn't imagine understanding. Thank you.